Today's video shoutout goes to Adam Hadel. Now, I was actually really fascinated with Geekdom 101's How Strong is Blank series for Dragon Ball, and I wanted to do my own for Steven Universe, only to discover that Adam has already started doing that himself. And well, in my own personal opinion, he does his series just as good, if not better than I could have done it myself. Granted, maybe one day I'll still go back and do my own on it, maybe on the characters he hasn't done yet, or if I feel like I can go a little more in depth than he could have, but right now I definitely say his content is worth checking out. So if you want to get engrossed in the world of Steven Universe, and ever did take a moment to wonder how strong are these characters, I believe he has a pretty good idea. So yeah, check him out, let him know Vox sent you, and subscribe to him. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Today is November 4th, 2016. What does that mean? Well, 3 years ago today, on November 4th, 2013, a show premiered on Cartoon Network about a fat boy, his magical belly button, his 3 polymorphic lesbian caretakers, and the dad from My Dad's a Rockstar. Yeah, that guy. This show was known as Steven Universe, and over the years, it has evolved, not only in the show, but its fandom. As we got deeper into the world of Steven Universe, learning about homeworld, fusion, corruption, and so much more, the fanbase grew bigger and bigger as we grew attached to these characters and the themes of the show. Abusive relationships, mental illnesses, identity, sexuality, and the fanbase of the show has grown exponentially since. Steven Universe is a show that has affected people of all ages, kids, teenagers, adults, and it continues to touch people more and more every day. The show is effective. It tells these stories in a way that has never been done, telling stories that have never been told before on children's television, some on television in general. And it does it without being too much in your face. When these things happen to these characters, you just get it. They don't beat you over the head with it. Pearl's breakdown over Rose being gone years after her death, up until the resolution to her and Greg's character arcs in Mr. Greg, something that's even still being developed in the episode Last One Out of Beach City. Or Lapis Lazuli, someone who was trapped against her will, hurling herself into an abusive relationship for the sake of Steven's safety, and now learning to be on her own, to be free for the very first time in a very long time. And something that I relate to the most, anxiety. Dealing with that anxiety. Dealing with things that hurt you and how to get past it.
Don't want to feel this way.
You have to! You have to be honest about how bad it feels so you can move on!
Steven Universe is one of the greatest shows of our generation. Not just in animation, but in any medium. It tells these stories in a way that anyone can relate to and that anyone watching knows that they are important, they're loved. And for just 12 or so minutes a day, you can immerse yourself in this wonderful yet powerful world that is Steven Universe. But this is the future of the series. Right now, we're 4 of the 5 ordered seasons in, halfway through that 4th season, and a lot has happened since then. And with upcoming episodes like Gem Harvest, The War, and 3 Gems and a Baby, it seems like a lot of the unanswered questions are finally going to get resolved. And the show keeps ramping up to this climactic final battle between the Crystal Gems and the Homeworld once more, this time with Steven at the helm. So what does the series have in store? Well, first things first, I would like to say that even after the show does end, I believe there will always be Steven Universe content. Whether it's books, comics, or even video games. I strongly believe without a doubt there will be more stories to tell with Steven Universe, with the Crystal Gems, with the citizens of Beach City. There will always be new places to explore, new sights to see, new adventures to unravel, just none of those adventures will be animated. As for the show itself, as I said time and time again, while there is always a possibility that this could change, it really does look like Season 5 will be the end, for reasons I've already stated. At this rate, I can see Season 4 finishing up in 2017, with some, if not half of Season 5 starting in 2017 as well, with the final half or final quarter of episodes of Season 5 airing in 2018, having the show end in early 2018. And it's weird thinking a year from now, I could be saying, this is the end of Steven Universe, we're finally at the end game. But I mean, 3 years have already flown by, and so much has changed in the show and in my own life, as I'm sure so much has changed since in all the viewers' lives. As Steven continues to grow up, we do too. And honestly, that's pretty amazing. It's amazing you can establish that kind of emotional connection with a show in the first place. And even after Steven Universe, there will be shows like that you can connect to. And I'm sure Cartoon Network will have a new show emerge in its place. One that's just as story heavy, yet with enjoyable characters and episodes so you can just kick back and relax. In fact, I think they're already starting that show. Recently they released a pilot called Infinity Train, and without spoiling too much, it is pretty good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'll make a full-blown video about it tomorrow and why I think it deserves to be a full series. But for now, I can just link it in the description. And it'll be one of the end cards of the video. But trust me, if I believe there's anything that could come close to Steven Universe in terms of storytelling and quality, I believe this has the most potential out of anything else to do so. But these are my thoughts, and I want to hear yours, so please comment down below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, it really helps me out. Oshrik Vox, signing out.